Yo, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be making a spicy chicken shawarma in under 30 minutes. First, you're gonna want to start by cutting 5 cloves of garlic, 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, and using about half of that for the chicken and half of that for the sauce. Now we're gonna want to go in with about 5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and then about 5 tablespoons of black pepper, and then any type of chili powder you'd like. Then use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now you're going to want to mix this all together right before adding about 5 tablespoons of turmeric as well as any other spices you'd like to add or any other fresh herbs. Now just to note, I also added more spices in the background which may have not been picked up. Anyway, we're going to want to go in with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of hot pepper paste, which will help enhance the flavor, and add about 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. Alright, now we're going to want to cut about 1/4 of an onion, and you want to use this for just raw onion as a topping. And here's the other half of the garlic I used for the garlic sauce. Alright, now you're just going to do about half a cup of milk or mayonnaise, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and then a little bit of vinegar, a splash of vinegar. Use as much Italian seasoning or any other black pepper, anything you want to add to your sauce, and then just a squeeze of lemon juice. And as you saw, I just mixed that together. Alright, and then I've got 2 to 3 potatoes. I just let that blanch for about 20 to 30 minutes with 2 teaspoons of salt. Once you're done with that, we're just soaking to get out any extra starch molecules. Alright, now I just want to pat it dry completely and then add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I know there's a lot of olive oil in this recipe. Mix that together and then put it in the air fryer for about 350, add some seasonings. 350 for about 12 to 13 minutes, and then plop it in for 400 after that for about 5 to 6 minutes to let it fully crisp up. Alright, now we're just going to get a pan to about medium to high heat and then add in our chicken. Chicken thighs are preferred as they're more juicier here, but just feel free to use whatever you like. And you're going to want to let these go for about 5 to 6 minutes each side, let them crisp up, and you'll know when the chicken's done when you slice it and you can see that it's fully cooked. If you want, you can even put it in the air fryer for a couple extra minutes to let it get even more crispier, but here I just used a cast iron pan. Alright, so here we are, just flipping it about 5 to 6 minutes in. And all those pan drippings at the bottom, those are liquid gold. We're going to want to use them to soak the tortilla in. Ideally though, we'd want to be using Scotch bread for this recipe. Sauce, some raw onions sprinkled on there. Then we got our chicken, load that on there, and then we put in our fries on top and we just assemble. Enjoy, and thank you guys for watching.